Good afternoon and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E500, a 1955D plastic tubed roll. How is everyone doing today? Beautiful day here in Southwest Florida, sunny, 73 degrees and no humidity, just perfect out. Got a lot of work done today, working on the office remodel. Hope everybody's having a great day. We'll wait for a couple of viewers to get in here and we'll go from there. Following this, Frank McCain, welcome. Following this reveal, I will be doing the 60D roll. Dirty Water, welcome. Good afternoon. Go ahead and crack this one. But I've been moving boxes of pennies around all day. Moved about 80 of them out of the room, and looks like I got another couple hundred of them I've moved back in the room. I'm going to try and get it to where I can use the wall space on 3 of the walls. Give my wife her dining room back, which is my shipping station. Be working and lurking. All right. Well, we're going to get things rolling. Nanostacks, welcome. And I'm get the first coin of the roll. There are a couple double die obverses. No double die reverses known. I will be looking at the first 10, and if I see something I don't recognize, I will look at that. Do check, nice little die crack right there. Do check them over. We'll be doing a reveal sale tonight. Oh, I don't have it. Let me see. Let me get that is machine doubling. After this coin, I will get up my Facebook and I will tell you the rolls that Chuck has. I only know 3 of the 4 rolls I'll be selling. And 3 of the 4 rolls I'll be selling is a 64p Fed Reserve roll, 55S, a roll to be announced, and then a 70D Bank of America original roll. Tilly May, here. Why don't you go out there? Come here. You go outside. Go on. I have a feeling she's going to be a pain in the butt through this whole thing. There's a lot changed in this room, so she is right. I agree. That would be good. Hopefully we'll be finding all those boxes of rolls, and we'll be able to do a couple more of those in the future. At least try. Yeah, my back is pretty stiff. There is a lot of pennies in this room, or cents. For those of you that the word penny is not allowed, I will say both. Anybody got any good finds for the weekend? I didn't get any coins searched. I did do a lot of photography and photo editing over the weekend. Sorted a bunch of coins, mailed a bunch of coins. Can't mail coins today, it's Columbus Day. I was watching TV this morning and I can't believe that people waste so much time arguing about Columbus Day. But it was crazy. People saying it shouldn't be and it shouldn't be, and they did this and killed people, and I don't know what they did. Richard Sappington. Who would have ever thought that, right? When we were doing this yesterday, I was like, wow, I cannot believe that it's been 500 already. But it has been over 3 years. I was looking at the sheets, and it's like over 3 years. It was early 2023, and I actually started helping Chuck attribute stuff in 2021. Mailed packages, and I can tell you the cost of mailing, they say it's just temporary, but we'll see if it ever goes down. Went up again, and it just literally just went up a couple months ago. 89p dime, die clash, in good condition. All right. All right. Found a couple nice die clashes yesterday in the 43p roll. Coin number 8. Dan, welcome. Little BIE starting to develop. This coin was kind of blah. The coins aren't super great. They do look better in hand than they do under the scope, but they're not gems for sure. Oh, yes. What date is Chuck selling? I think, let me look up. Let me get my message up from him. I think he had a 50p, 42D. Let me get my message from him up. All right. Got a bunch of messages from him. All right, here. Wow, I didn't even see. All right, here they are. Reveals for this week from Chuck: 42D, 46D, 50p, and 52D. And then I know I've got a 64p, 55S, a roll to be announced, and a 70D bank wrap. So we'll... Taco John, all right. Welcome to the show. Coin number 10 goes to Paul Hampton. But it will probably be a 50s roll. I'm going to try to do all cheaper stuff today. Coin 11, Dan. So no good finds over the weekend. All right. Nanostack had a pretty good find. Hopefully I get some time to search some coins here pretty quick. I do know that I will be working at least tomorrow and the next day, getting the office put together. Going to try and do a reveal Wednesday. Coin 13. So far, nothing to speak of. Jim Fletcher, welcome to the show. Was just telling everybody there's going to be some good stuff available. Chuck's got some nice early wheats going down. And I'll have a couple wheat rolls and a couple of memorial rolls. Isn't that crazy, Frank? Seems like just yesterday, Chuck started this. I didn't get involved into his reveals till I think into the 30s. He was, I believe, still living in Florida. Just getting ready to move to North Carolina. And he's well over 800 now. Nothing yet, Dirty Water. Nothing yet. Going in for acupuncture. Is that for your back, Frank? I've never had acupuncture. I know that they did it on a dog of mine, and it seemed to really help her. She had a sore hip, and when she ended up getting over it just from acupuncture. Big Flip Coins, welcome to the show. There's one. First RPM of the roll. See if we can't find which one this one is. That one is for crypto. Get my cheat sheet up. And I will run down and see if I can't find it. It's pretty big and plump in the middle, relatively close. To the date. All right, let's see if we got this. We do. We got, looks to have that. We do. Looking right here for the little die gouge. Shows a die clash at the throat. There it is, right here. Flip it over to the reverse. Got some die scratching under pluribus. And there it is. That's that. Just as shown on copper coins, so far every marker matches. So there it is for crypto 1MM17. Get me a note on there. 1MM017. Donald Lehman, welcome. Does a nail through the foot count as acupuncture? It's definitely some sort of puncture. That, right on, Dirty Water. Southern Coin Hunter, welcome. Doug Rezak, welcome to the show. Good to see you. remind everybody we are having a reveal sale today. I don't have all my rolls dug out yet because I have been working on the office. So I'll be doing everything from one room now instead of taking over my wife's dining room. That'll make her happy, I hope. Let me look at this. I think I'm seeing, I'm not sure, but it looks like I might be seeing a D over D East. Let me see if we have anything like that. Might have to get different light on it to see whether it is or isn't. And that is it. 1mm8 or RPM8 for Taco John. There's that. Those die scratches. Let's look, see if it's got the, yep, definitely as listed in copper coins. Is this RPM8? It is RPM8. All right, so Taco John gets 1mm8. So now we're cooking with gas, 2 in a row. Coin 20, Sissy. This is machine doubling, or like something in the mint mark itself. Turn the light down just a tad. Ronnie Z, good morning. Coin 21, Jim Fletcher. Do have 2 RPMs in the roll. Rereading a great book. What book is it, Jim? I would love to read a great book. This has got a big hit on the mint mark. I have a whole roll of 60D, but the plastic tube has shrunk around the coins. Well, do you have a heat gun or a good blow dryer, Southern Coin Hunter? Looking Through Lincoln Cents. That is a great book. All right. There's another one of those with the smushed mint mark. No hair dryer. You can try putting it in the freezer. The problem with freezing them and opening them up is they do end up getting moist. They get condensation on them. So you have to be careful. But like I use a heat gun from the hardware store when I get tubes like that. And it takes a few minutes, and some are harder than others. But rolls like that, they can be really nice inside. Picked up a signed copy 19 years ago. Wow. Man, that's when they were, I think, still in print just about. I had 2 copies of them years back, and they got ruined in a flood. Wow, 4 of these and 5 coins. Yeah, most of my coin books did get ruined in a flood, which was a bummer. Coin 26, Mark Thomas. Got an RPM 8 and a 1mm 8, 1mm 17 in the roll so far. Didn't know if 17, I don't think that one is listed through Koneka. Let me look real quick. It is not. With a nice little clash behind the neck. Little clash there by the date too. Let me look at the reverse on this. This is one I don't recognize, I don't think. Should be, there's a little clash, and should be a clash. Nope. Hot water, it works. Hot water would work. Still got to deal with the water though. But yes, it definitely works. You just got to make it expand while the coins stay kind of cool. I actually was looking. I have a pretty big box of Megrig tubes, 60Ds, that I should do reveals on. We'll be doing a 60D roll right after the completion of this roll. Throw it again. You know what? You're not wrong, Dirty Water. I actually, until I had one like shatter and blow the coins all over the place, I did actually used to, when I sat in my chair, I would bang the bottom of them on my tile floor. And then one really broke and shattered and they went everywhere. And that wasn't fun. See that block mint mark, I was thinking maybe an RPM 8 again, but no bueno. So 2 RPMs in the roll so far. Hopefully we get more than that. But at least it's not a skunky roll. Coin 31, over halfway. Crypto. Crypto got one of the RPMs, I'm pretty sure. What is the 60D roll? Let me look at the ends of that to see whether it's large or small. I didn't look at this one. I just grabbed it. These rolls are all seem to be different, so it's hard to know. Hopefully I can find that box of LA branch rolls that I got. It would be nice to find small date enders and go through some of those rolls again. You know what we found in there last time? I found some Tails rolls. Actually, that one roll we found it in was actually a Tails rolls. But I went through 2 of them, and they had RPM 2. A real early die state RPM too. One of the earliest die state RPM 2s I've ever seen, which is really interesting because at the end they don't look the same at all. It's amazing how that particular RPM evolves. So I see there's some lightening of the heart in the silver market a little bit. I watched a stream this morning. I haven't heard anything personally. I did hear that when the refiners quit buying, I did get an email. Oh, there's something. That might be machine doubling. Yeah, I'm going to look at that a little closer. No, that looks like an RPM. You can do that. You have risk damaging the coin sometimes. That would be RPM West. So let's see if we got anything listed West. No. Let's see if my limited Wexler photos have a West. There's two of the same ones I have. I don't see one, but I'm going to hold this out. I don't see doubling anywhere else. Let me look around. And it looks like I see it right here, too. Let me turn the light up. Well, I think that's a scratch. I do think that that is just a little bit of machine doubling. I am going to hold it out so I can really scrutinize it. Let me look at something here. Just because I know there's one that's mislisted I've got to fix within copper coins. That's 1mm6. Well, this is not in there, so all right, we don't have to worry about that, but I am still going to hold it out and look at it a little bit deeper. Coin 35, Taco John. Ooh, that's a nice one there. D over D east, and it's really east. Let's see what we got here. That would be surprised. There it is right there. It is FS 503. Beautiful. 1mm3. Nice. So we got a cherry picker's coin here. See the D right here, and then all the way right there. FS 503. Let me get my, where'd my, oh no, there it is. 1mm003. So that's the best coin of the roll so far for Taco. Boy, Taco John gets another FS listed coin. He's on fire lately. Is there any errors in the 22? There are double dies to be listed in the 2025P Lincoln Cent. I've got a few coins here from Rithy. And I've got more coins coming, and I've seen others that are getting them now. That I've just got to get caught up. I'm so far behind. And even like I took 2 weeks off. I could have took another 2 weeks off and not caught up totally. But I didn't want to do that. Yeah, he got the 60D. Cool coin. I would love the DDR. I haven't seen anybody selling the DDR. It's beautiful with my new eyes. He got FS503, 55D RPM number 3, D over D East. And it's a beaut. Coin 39, Carl. You, Dirty Water, should have a package. I think Doug Rezac will have a package. There's a few packages going out tomorrow. Dan, I think Dan's is going out. I'm not sure if any. There's a few more that I have the sheets printed, but I didn't double check yet. And I do know that I'm waiting on flip inserts for a couple people to send. And I think I'm about 2/3 of the way through the sheet. So I'll probably try and do that. I just wanted to get this office where I could be one-stop shopping. Plus, the bed frame was not a very conducive thing to actually find coins, because it was like you were playing with Legos, and there were a lot of boxes in the center of the pile that were inaccessible. On last reveal, I think he did get a DDO in the last reveal, but it was just a doubled eyelet. It was a good coin, but it wasn't anything like this. That coin is a really good coin. Nice. That is very cool. That means they like you. I went to my neighbor and says, "Hey, can you get me a couple boxes of pennies?" And she said, "Yeah." And then I got a message that I'm still going to get a couple boxes, but they are not able to get boxes at this point. The Armored Car Service is basically saying that the Mint is calling back pennies right now because they don't want to manufacture more, and the Fed Reserve is calling for pennies, so they're trying to make it where they get pennies out of circulation back. So we'll see. I think they're going to have to, before legislation comes out, they might have to make some more pennies. But we'll see. Who really knows? I will be back. Oh, probably 5 or 10 minutes after, probably less than 5. It usually is less than 5, but probably 5 minutes or so after I'm done with this reveal. With the 60D roll. See what we get in that roll. Kind of excited to find out. Late die state on that one. The shadow knows. That's right. Only the shadow knows. Coin 47, crypto. Again, for people needing to know what we're selling tonight, Chuck is doing a 42D, 4060, 50p. And I gotta look it up again. Memory is the first thing to go. There it is, 42D, 46D, 50P, and 52D. And I've got a 64P Fed Reserve of Cleveland roll, a 55S, and a 70D out. But I'm going to be doing one more wheat roll also, probably in the 50s. Maybe I'll do a 58D roll, I'm not sure. Going to be all cheap stuff. Coin 48, Tim Weber. Pardon me. Coin 49, Kurt. Coin 50, the last coin of the roll. And we got nothing. Hit on the mint mark. So 3 RPMs. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like we might have a doubled eyelid. Let me see what we got for doubled eyelids. Not that one. Not that one. Well, I'm thinking if it is one, it is not listed. Let's look up here at the T. But I'll check it out after. Put it in the to-do pile. All right, that is it for the roll. I will see everybody for that roll right there coming up. Hope to see everybody there in about 5 minutes. Hit that like button on the way out, and we will see y'all in a few minutes. We'll talk to you later.